What up? Let's get weird. It's your boy, Tommy G, back from the dead. Actually, back from life out in Chicago. I didn't miss a show. I didn't miss anything. I'm used to coming back home and then having Bill yell at me because I missed 7 shows. Bill, I didn't miss any shows.
Well, I mean, shouldn't. You were going somewhere to promote the show and other stuff that has to do with shows.
Which would give me more reason to not be on the show. It
wouldn't be conducive for you to miss another show.
Okay. Well, listen.
Let's see if you're here Monday.
All right, time out. First of all, you had me 100% missing on Thursday and 1,000% missing today, and I made both. How about just like a little positive recognition? Like, hey, Tommy, good job. Good job. That's a step in the right direction. That's what we want. That's what we like to see out of you, T. And that'll motivate me to be here every Monday.
No. I just got the Yankees lineup for game 1. Do we want it?
The same as last game.
I mean, yeah. Let's hold off on that. Let's wait till baseball.
All right.
So we got that. We got some bigger stuff to talk about.
Just came in on my phone.
All right. Well,
perfect timing for the show.
If you want to drop it, why don't you drop it?
It's the same exact lineup that they played.
Guys, do me a favor. Anyone watching right now, please go to my Twitter at Tommy G Wins Again. Hit the retweet button. Hit the like button on the tweet for the show. Promote the show. The more you guys promote, the more people watch, and the more we want to talk. Right, Bill? We don't want to talk to just a few people. We want to talk to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Right?
Sounds good.
So let's make it a lot of people. And we're going to go over the whole weekend's bets today. We're going to about we got a lot of shit to talk about today. We're going to talk about the face mask scene around the world today. We're going to talk about walking regrets for those of you that don't know what the fuck's going on with the whole walking bets thing. I'm going to make a prediction right now because with our luck, Bill, this shit always happens when we're on air. We got waterworks coming up. That's my prediction. We have an absolute waterwork fest coming up, whether it's today, tomorrow. The next thing will be absolute tears and martyrdom. 100%. We'll talk to you a little bit about that. Normally, I would feel bad about a situation like this. I don't at all. And I'll tell you why. If you don't know. Series starting tonight. Me and Hoffman and Bill are going to the Notre Dame Navy game in a suite tomorrow like fucking champions. We may be sleeping at Bill's house tonight. We may be sleeping at Bill's house tomorrow. Who knows? Bill's not going to have sex now because of us, because he could have had sex, and now he can't because me and Hoffman are going to be up his ass the whole time.
Or maybe he will. Who knows?
Who knows? Maybe he'll have sex with us. Who has any idea? We're going to be going to the Yankees World Series in another suite on Tuesday. Ballin', bro. Chicago. Notre Dame suite. Yankee suite. Bill.
We're going to the Yankees game?
Montana. Well, I am. I don't know if you guys are. It's only like $2,200 a ticket if you guys want to come. It's fucking insane, the tickets to that. But Bill, no more Hermit Tommy now. I'm out and about.
Yeah, we'll see.
What do you mean? Well, I just did.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't really go anywhere.
Bill, when's the last time you've been on a plane? 7 years?
I'd stay here.
When's the last time you've been in an airport?
I'd stay away from those places.
When is the last time you've been in an airport?
I have no idea.
What have you had to guess?
Where am I going?
Hoffman, when would you guess the last time Bill's been in an airport?
Oh, man.
Who cares?
I'm guessing it might have started with like a 19.
Before the pandemic. So, like, that's
no, way before the pandemic.
Yeah.
It might have been in the 19s.
When was the last time you've been out of your town?
Literally this morning.
Yeah, besides that.
Literally when I was in Vegas with Hoffman.
Vegas? Yeah, exactly.
And then literally when I was in Chicago for the event before that.
Yeah, okay. Woo. Fucking cares.
I'm just happy we're getting Bill to the Meadowland. Bill, Hoffman, do you think Bill would go to this Navy game if it was in Pennsylvania?
I went to the Mets game, dude, and it took 4 years to get there. So I had to go over 2 bridges.
Yeah, so this is gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun weekend.
This is like Bill can like throw a baseball to the Meadowlands from his backyard, so he's good.
Yeah, he can. All right, Hoffman, how was your last few days while I've been gone?
It was good. Every day is good for me.
Every day, living the dream. Zab,
whatever happens, happens. It is what
Zab,
it is.
You're looking brighter. What happened? You get a new camera?
No, just turned off the lights.
Oh, you turned the lights on. It's amazing how that works, isn't it? It's amazing how it brings you out of it. I was raised in the dark. Yeah, it brings you out of the shadows.
I don't pay attention to any of this. This is all new.
Zab, you're here for your information and your beautiful Paul Walker looks, not for your lighting and your background. What's going on in the background there? It looks like you got to do some laundry or something.
Oh, no. My wife's friend gave us a bunch of little clothes for the boys. So.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, nice.
Hand-me-downs.
Hoff, when do you have your fucking thing done? I thought you did your whole fucking studio and everything for the back.
I do. I just gotta get curtains. Otherwise, it's like you can't see me.
Oh.
Because you're bright. Yeah.
Do the
bright.
John Cena thing. You can't see me. All right. Where do you want to start, Bill? Lots to talk about. Where do we go?
I want to guess the Yankee lineup because Hoffman was all
right, let's do that.
I'm going to guess it. Glaber, Soto, Judge, obviously.
Stanton.
Now, Tommy, do they go?
If it's not Stanton, I'm not even watching the game.
Okay, it should be Stanton, Chisholm, Rizzo, Volpe.
No, you won't go lefty-lefty. You won't go Chiz and Riz back-to-back.
No, it should be Stanton, Chisholm, Rizzo.
It shouldn't be Chiz and Rizzo. You don't bring two lefties back-to-back.
Volpe, Wells, Verdugo.
No, it should be.
Bill nailed it.
It should
Bill
be.
nailed it. Right on. Bill nailed it.
Well,
Bill
guess what?
Bill nailed it. Bill nailed it. Exact order. First guess. Good job, Bill Rupp.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Bill. That's not a Bill. No, guys. That's not a compliment to get an Aaron Boone lineup right. You realize that, right?
Listen,
that's a mark of scarlet letter.
Listen,
You don't want to get that lineup right.
I was thinking like Boone. You were thinking like
I think you were just thinking like Bill, and Bill's a boonhead.
no.
Yeah, you're a
How about Bill
boonhead.
Rupp?
What would you change? What would you change?
Volpe and Rizzo. I wouldn't have two
Okay,
lefties
well,
back
that's
to
not
back.
that big of a deal.
I mean, listen, I'm just saying. I wouldn't have two lefties back to back because
I'm happy
realistically,
he's
I'm looking
pretty
at the lineup now, Bill. Here's the problem with the lineup: 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of the last 5 hitters are lefty. I don't know about that. Bring in some fucking lefties out of the pen, you'd fucking just wipe through the whole bottom of the lineup. But anyway, Yankee lineup is out. We'll talk a little Yankees shortly. We're going to talk some NFL bets, college football bets. NBA is back. Hockey's back. We've been slaying everywhere. Let's start with last night. Then we'll get into the Taylor Mathis situation for those who are looking to find out about what's going on there. Bill, I mean, I said it. I was in the Dub Club headquarters last whole day, 2 days in a row, doing some filming, having some meetings. Big, monstrous things on the horizon, by the way, that are about to launch probably in the next couple weeks. I don't even think
Stop
it's a month.
saying that.
What do you think I flew out there for, Bill?
No, because every time you say
Oh, no, I don't give a shit. Don't step on my hype. Time out. Don't step on my hype. One.
Guys,
Don't step on my hype. One. Yeah. It's been fucking 3 years in the making. Yeah. Yes, it has.
Don't listen. Don't say anything. Remember?
No, I don't. Bill,
Hold on a second.
Bill, I don't give a fuck about you or anything that coming out of your faggot mouth. I don't give a fuck about it.
Remember when you told me yesterday not to reveal the process?
You don't get to talk about anything.
Remember when
I
you
talk
said-
about whatever the fuck I want.
Remember when you said don't reveal the process, just reveal the bets?
Bill,
Just reveal it when it's going to happen.
Bill, you're the worst promoter in the history of the
Always get
world.
Everybody hyped up.
Guess what? I'm still more popular than you. So until you get more popular than me, you
Everybody
can
loves
fuck.
me.
Yeah, okay. Let's go fucking tweet for
okay.
tweet.
Oh,
Until
know
you
what?
get.
I can tell you,
Dude,
Trevor did know about that thing yesterday.
of course he did. Everyone
I bet
does.
you Hoffman and Zab don't know.
Of course they know.
Ask him right now.
Guys, what do Jews do on Saturdays? Very religious Jews. What can't they do on Saturdays?
They can't drive a car.
And what else?
They have to turn off like their TVs and
Yeah,
electronics.
Bill, everyone knows.
No one knows.
Yeah, they can't use
Bill, everyone knows.
Oh, they don't.
They can't
Bill
use any
didn't-
electronics.
Bill, they can't even push an elevator button.
Guys, if you didn't know that, put a 1.
No one didn't know.
Put a 1 in the chat. If you
He
did.
fucking got on the.
We had a
Hoffman.
kid on our high school wrestling team when we had Saturday matches. Used to have to go on Friday.
Did you never meet a Jew? Have
Yeah,
you
well,
never hung out with a Jewish
One of my
kid?
best friends is Jewish.
Obviously not.
Yeah, we don't talk about what he does.
It's
what he
true
gets
truth.
I mean, dude, we're on the phone. We're on the phone the
Trevor
other day.
didn't know.
Oh, one person didn't fucking know. These people are
Huff
just.
didn't know.
Bill, there's people that are just gonna write that to agree with you because they want you to say their name on air.
You
fucking
just said
retarded.
that everyone loves you.
Bill.
So they will go against me.
Oh no, people love you, just nowhere near as many that love me. So Hoffman, like it's not even close.
Give me one
Hoffman,
and I'll say your
like
name.
a million more. Hoffman, this kid was on the phone with me the other day, and he goes, like he invented fire. Like, did you know that Jews can't use electricity on Saturdays? I'm like, yeah.
No, it wasn't just Saturday. It
Or
was
Friday to
last
fucking
night
Saturday,
till
yeah.
Sunday.
I'm like, yes.
Our chat on Saturday.
I'm like, yes, Bill. I am a human being who's had multiple Jewish friends, and I'm well aware of this.
Nope.
No, you didn't know. I'm like, what do you mean? I just told. I'm like, everybody knows. And you guess what? We start calling people. Even Uncle Danny fucking knows, right? Like, and then he goes. Ready for this? What? Uncle Danny did know. Uncle Danny did know. Oh no, Bill, stop ruining my punchline. By the way, Hoffman. So then he goes like this. By the way, Joey Vam didn't know.
We didn't.
All right, good. Well, listen, I love Joey Vam. Joey, if you're watching, I love you, brother. But you're not the sharpest knife in the drawer. So when you go to fucking like the bottom of the intelligence food chain, Uncle Danny's like below it.
Brian
right?
Hill didn't know.
What?
Wait, didn't you say Goat knew?
Well, these people are probably like.
Knew.
These are probably, Goat.
Wow. Hold on. Let me finish. Trevor said he knew, but only because where he lives is like a big Jewish population.
Because everyone is.
Hold on. He said all of his friends in Vermont would have no clue.
Right. That's what I'm saying. The people in the chat right now are KKK members from the Bible Belt. These are like fucking dudes who've never seen a black person or a Jew in their life because it's nothing but cousin fucking Alabama people everywhere. Anyone who's lived in a normal place knows that, Bill. It's not fucking rocket science. Anyway, that's what we got to. But big announcement coming up probably in the next 2 or 3 weeks. Been with Dub Club for the last week, building out a platform. That's all I'll tell you. And it's going to be monstrous. It's going to be monstrous. So is it a week? Is it 2 weeks? Is it a month? Who gives a fuck? I don't care. Fucking wait. Beg. Keep asking me. Keep asking when the next Mo Mercy's coming out. I don't give a fuck.
Whenever Tommy G's ready.
I was like, stop teasing people. That's what I do is tease people. What do you mean? That's my brand. My brand is to keep them hanging, wanting more. It's literally what I do.
The brand is going to be shit tomorrow when Notre Dame busts that ass.
Oh, my God. We're going to fuck you up.
I'm going to be all Notre Damed out tomorrow, too.
Oh, dude, I'm Navying it out. I meant to go to Amazon yesterday.
Notre Dame shit.
I'm going to walk in there with a stack of cash, and me and Hoffman are just going to buy every Navy thing on the fucking rack. And just fucking, I'm going to be fucking trooping it up. Stolen Valor G. I'm going to have a fucking.
Babel said he'll send you
Send me your outfit. I'm going to have a sailor's outfit on. I look like one of those gay sailors that dance around in theater. Like, I'm being fucking in the Navy.
Tommy's gonna end up on the field somehow.
I would want my dick out pissing on it, fucking if we win that game. And luckily I was in Chicago, which I didn't realize, guys. We can't bet on it in New Jersey. So if any of you guys are in New Jersey, got to head over to that little secret diner spot that we might head to tomorrow. But got some money down on it while I was in Chicago. Thank God Bill Rupp reminded me. I can't bet on it in New Jersey. But we'll talk about that in a second. The first thing we're going to talk about is the face mask scene around the world. Bill Rupp, you were very mad about this. I was in a Dub Club office yesterday, as I was saying. Everyone was running around asking Vikings. I was like, Rams. I didn't even bet the Rams because I was like, this is too weird. This line's too shady. Something's going on here. This is a Ram line. Why that line was under 2.5. You don't
even need to go to that.
And that's why I'm like, I don't need to bet it. I don't need to get involved in it because it looks weird. I don't feel comfortable with it, but this is a Rams line for sure. And Bill clearly rigged that fucking game for the Rams.
Well, I wore the shirt.
Yeah.
Rams.
Clearly.
Yeah, it was. I mean, God, it's getting so blatant now that these refs in the NFL or whatever is fixing these games. I mean, it's everybody's scoring in the first quarter. We're getting but Puka's going nuts. You know, Jefferson's going nuts. There's the right guys weren't scoring, but they were scoring out the ass. Phone call was made.
Ring. Hey guys, yeah, we need to chill this out a little bit. Everyone's about to hit 2 touchdowns each half.
Flag.
Wow, Bill had a flag. Bill had props ready.
Wow.
Slow everything down so that they stop the scoring.
Dude,
Then
hold on. Let's take it another level before we get to the face mask, Bill. How about the whole fucking world? Now, I had one play on Cooper Kupp. My biggest play was 1 yard in the first quarter, right? Because I had him with Jefferson and Jones and Kyron, and Kupp drops a ball right in his hands to fucking catch that. That was not fun. But how about the whole fucking world? Prayers to Slop if you're out there watching, because I know he was fucking racking it up to the wall. Everyone and their mother was laddering Cooper Kupp to the wall, right? Yeah. And then Puka, all of a sudden, like 2 minutes before the game starts, everyone's like, Puka's in, fully active, fully healthy. And then it's just Puka. And then Cup gets nothing, 3 for 15, I think he was in the middle of the fourth quarter. Then when it gets to the point, Bill, where Cup can't hit his prop, bomb to Cup, right down the field, score a touchdown. I mean, it's just amazing. Oh, now all of a sudden we can throw to Cup because it's the last 2 minutes. Oh, it's fucking nuts. But go on, Bill, finish your rant.
And then they had a chance. Listen, the game wasn't over. 2 minutes left. It was a great punt out at the 3. They got to go 97 yards.
You had a mistake on your tweet. You said, will the Vikings go 97 yards in that spot? They only had to go 80 because there's a 15-yard penalty that should have been added.
Well, we're not, whatever.
I mean, you want to point out all my fucking shit? I'm going to point out all your fucking shit, you fucking little bitch.
Then he steps out, Cup steps out, and which gives him 1:58 left. And then the worst non-call in the
it's so
I
blatant.
don't even know what call's been worse since I've been watching football.
You can't have a worse call, honestly.
Was a ref standing 3 feet behind him and another one like 6 feet to the left. How they every player was coming over, going face mask.
Can I show you something, Bill? Hold on. I want you guys to watch this closely. Watch the guy who gets the sack, Young. Watch him put his hands over his face right there.
He knew it.
I mean, he literally watched. Just if you haven't watched it, I know it's not clear. Watch him put his hands over his face.
Yup.
He's like, fuck.
Yup.
Even the player was like, fuck. Like,
There was
not
players
one
coming off the bench.
Aaron Jones ran from the stands, I think, to get down there. First of all, when you're watching baseball, especially, baseball is the sports where the players give it away the most, right? On a tag play at second base, if you don't know if he got him or not, the guy's jumping up, going like this. He usually got him on the foot. If he tags him and then he just kind of turns around, he's probably safe. I make all my decisions watching the game based on the reaction of the player that did the thing, right? Like if you see a receiver go catch a ball and his feet are kind of in and it might have hit the ground and he's like, come on, like run the next play, you know he didn't catch the ball. When someone does that, Bill, and then goes like this and is sitting there like this in the end zone, you tell me not one ref saw that guy, Young, and go, wait a minute, he definitely grabbed it because he's crying about it. Like, how's it possible?
Tommy, I don't know.
The ref was standing. The video I just showed you. Look, you can see the ref in the pit. Look, that's the ref right there. Look where he is. He's fucking right. He can't be any closer. It looks like he's.
Listen to the announcer. Let's see if you can hear it.
Right there. Anytime you see a guy's head get spun backwards, something happened.
No.
And he got away with one right there.
Dude, we used to call that fish hooking.
What the hell?
Yes.
What in the hell?
Literally goes, what in the hell?
What in the hell? Bill, we called that fish hooking in fucking high school when you'd grab someone and just fucking turn their fucking head completely off their neck.
How else would his head turn that way?
And they were saying it was the shoulder pad. Well, that wouldn't yank your head this way. That would yank your body. It wouldn't yank your whole head.
His whole fucking head got turned.
I mean,
Come
dude.
on, man. You can't end the game like
And
that.
listen, the bottom line is,
Man.
would they have won the game? Who fucking knows? Who
Nobody
cares? What
know.
I do know is there was a lot of props to be cashed on that way down the field too for a lot of people. It's not just, you guys got to remember, the majority of bets that are going in on FanDuel and DraftKings right now, you see the way they promote it. They're promoting same game parlays. Everyone's got people alted down, alted up, Justin Jefferson touchdown, all kinds of shit. Oh, Justin Jefferson 150 plus. There's all kinds of shit that could have been won on that way down the field. The books wanted the game to end. That's for damn sure. Because because you got to remember, not only if the Vikings score there, forget about the Vikings winning the game. They score and get 2. We got overtime now. It's prop bonanza. Now Kupp's going to get his total. Jefferson's probably going to get in the box. Like everything goes to the moon and the books get shut down. So that was a disastrous call. Absolutely.
It was weird that the Rams.
Yeah, there we go. Storm in the chat. He just said Darnold's total was 244.5. He ended at 240, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of people are out here just going, they wouldn't have won. We would have won.
No.
We would have won stuff, right? Like we could have won more stuff.
We deserve to win too.
We want stuff.
We deserve to win.
Someone else, I needed another 5 yards from Jefferson. Dude, a lot of people had Jefferson 125, 150, alted up, second half total. Jefferson had like 100 yards at the fucking half. You think there weren't people hitting his live total who needed 5 or 6 more yards? I mean, dude, there's more to this fucking game than just outright winners nowadays. There's props, which is the majority of the volume in New Jersey on FanDuel, for sure. Bill, if you bet tonight, or if you bet last night, what percentage of your bets were props on the NFL game compared to sides?
Every single one.
100%. Right? I didn't even bet the side. Mine was 100%. Zab's was 100% and Hoffman's was 100%. The four hosts of this show had 100% of their bets on props. So fuck that fucking, they wouldn't have won shit. We don't give a fuck about the outcome of the game 98% of the time. We just need props. Yeah, Jefferson touchdown, man. Whew.
Oh my God.
Would have set the world on fire if we got that last night.
Yep.
You know they weren't letting that happen. They were not letting Jefferson get in the box.
Bro. They fed him all the way down the field.
All the way down, and then it's like Oliver, Addison, every knucklehead all of a sudden there. Zab, what was your takeaway from last night's game? Obviously, I've been telling people for 2 years now that this Rams team healthy is the best offense in the NFC. I've been telling now, are they the best defense? No, their defense is weak. But are they the best offense in the NFC? Yes. You're seeing it right now. You saw it a little bit last night with Kyron, with Higbee isn't even there, with Kyron and Higbee and fucking Stafford and Puka and Kupp, and you're even seeing now with Whittington when he's healthy, and fucking Tutu and DeMarcus Robinson with 2 touchdowns, of course. I mean, it was Mecole Hardman the other day. It's DeMarcus Robinson today. It's always the player you think has no chance of doing it that goes 2 in the box. And then there's some jerk off posting a slip that they had it for $10 on Twitter. But Zab, what do you think? What do you take away from that game?
I was a little surprised on the Puka. They came out right before the game and said, "Oh, he's going to be limited. He's not going to play a ton of snaps." And then he played as many snaps as Cooper Kupp.
I thought he played more in the first half. Kupp was on a sideline half the time. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Puka finished with like 1 or 2 more snaps than Kupp. He had 2 more.
He got the first 4 targets.
Yeah. So I was shocked by that. I thought they'd run a little bit more with Kupp. So we were all over Kupp, so we took a hit on that.
McVay is the biggest McVay and Reed are the biggest faction donkeys in the world. I've been telling you guys this forever. McVay is in bed with the NFL, and he knew exactly what everyone needed. He knew exactly what everyone had, and he knew exactly to design every single. It's right there. Designed every play for Puka.
Yep.
He was not stupid. He knew what he was doing. It's time to stop thinking these are coincidences when you know exactly what's happening.
I mean, me and Hoffman both talked about it in the chat where the Lions hangover is a real thing. I think teams coming off playing the Lions are 0-5, 0-6. That's going to be something we're definitely going to have to look for going forward.
I mean, we keep saying it every week, and Hoffman keeps forgetting to bet it.
I forgot completely because it was Thursday night last night.
You can't forget.
You
can't forget.
Yeah.
It's your favorite team.
It's
your favorite team. It's your favorite team.
McVay was 6-2 on Thursday Night Football, and the Vikings are 1-7.
A lot of that was Kirk Cousins in prime time, though.
I was going to say,
that's the thing. Like Kirk Cousins prime time, that was the Thursday stat. Kirk Cousins isn't there anymore. I don't know if that would carry over.
New coach and everything too. Yeah. So I didn't. But yeah, the Lions hangover thing. We're gonna have to.
The Lions hangover thing is real, man, because that's a tough team. They got a nasty offensive line, nasty defensive line. They beat you up, and it seems like a lot of these teams are playing the Lions and playing on a short week. I feel like this is like the third team.
That's the worst team
that played the Lions and played on Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. So. That is something to look forward to. Like, listen, I don't get into a lot of those coincidences because I don't believe in coincidences. There's got to be some substance, some conspiracy nuts to it. That's got some nuts to it because you do get beat up when you play. Who was the team? There was it was either Georgia or Bama. I forget which one. But there was a streak where the SEC teams, after playing Georgia, got like mollywopped or whatever it was.
Oh,
for the last couple
you're so beat up.
It makes sense. You're getting fucking killed. You know,
you're so focused on that game, and then you don't really give a shit the following week.
Yeah,
so.
Exactly. So, thank you. Oh shit! Hold on, Hoff. We both went in at the same time.
Yeah.
Thank you, Solid Picks. Love the show. Need some fire for these skates. Don't worry, we got it. D-Rock's been fucking.
You're gonna be fucking skating all day. Solid Picks. You're gonna be
fire on ice. Talk about this Taylor Mathis thing. We got to hit it now. I mean,
what's going on?
I'm gonna hold on. Someone just wrote in the chat that there's
everyone's falling apart on Twitter. Is that what's going on?
No.
Did you see that tweet?
Hold on.
I can't watch. There's too much shit going on between her and fucking.
You want me to read it, Tommy?
Yeah, what is it?
Trent hit the walking bets today, and he's got some big titties.
Who does?
Those were big. Those were some nice titties.
Trent's got some knockers. Go on.
He does.
Trent's funny, by the way.
Trent,
I love Trent. Everyone hates him. I think he's funny. What'd you say?
Taylor Mathis tweeted, "Hey y'all, video incoming about what is going on. I want to address my community as I always do with honesty and being my genuine self.
I'm
to
banned.
my sports community, I truly appreciate you all."
Okay.
I'm banned by her.
Yeah, everyone is.
Wonder why.
So listen, let me explain this from a point and perspective that no one else will have. Because one, I'm a conspiracy theorist. Two, I have helped. Going all the way back to Cynthia Freeland being attacked. You remember that, Hoffman, in 2015, right? Kelly in Vegas when she got canceled. I talked to Taylor when she got canceled. Claudia when she got canceled, right? So I know most of the girls in this industry. I've helped most of the girls in this industry. I'm the first person to come out and say, don't pick on girls. Leave them the fuck alone. I've never sent a tweet about Taylor Mathis. I'll say it privately what I think. I even tried to help her with some opportunities when she got canceled for the little kids thing that she did and sent her some messages saying, hey, if you need an opportunity, FFWC's looking for someone. I'm all T. I'm not going to hire any of these fucking people. So I would hire Cynthia and Kelly and those people, but I'm not hiring a Taylor Mathis. That's insane. Yeah. But I did offer her opportunities with other people that I knew that did want to hire her. A couple people that were close to me that wanted to hire her. Bill, you know this for a fact. I said no. I said don't do it, and they wanted to, and I said don't, and I said here's why. She thinks she's the fucking main character. That's the problem with her. She thinks she's the main character in this movie called Earth. And I'm like, the problem with her right now is she is not ready for any of the ventures she's moving into. She put her first bet in 2020. She's not a sports betting analyst. She was a pretty girl that had huge cans that sites would put on their website, right? So Taylor Mathis from Superbook or whatever the fuck it is, go buy the product. Use promo code fucking big knockers, and they would go buy the product, and that's fine. All right, she got canceled a little bit for her political beliefs a couple years ago. She got canceled about a year or two ago by Superbook because she went and spoke to children. And what was it, Bill?
About how the NCAA tournament works.
Yeah, about March. She was teaching March Madness to 7-year-olds, and that went viral. So she got let go from there, and that's when I reached out to her because even though it doesn't matter if you're a fan of someone or not, we are similarly on the political side. But I literally went, you know what? Let me try and help her. Let me see if I can find her a spot, right? Because I don't want to see anyone get canceled. I don't care what I think of your content. I'm there to help anyone who gets canceled for whatever reason. I think freedom of speech, freedom of expression is the number one thing. The problem was she was interested, and then all of a sudden she landed the DraftKings thing. All right? And this is how the story goes, guys. You're going to see it 1,000 times over the next 10 years. Hot chick tries to make it as a reporter, doesn't. Then hot chick realizes, holy shit, all I need to do is have big cans, and I could be at DraftKings or FanDuel, and people are going to listen to me. So they get their fucking knockers covered, right? So they start trying to be professional and give bets. That doesn't work. Then the knockers flop out. Then we're jiggling and we're popping. This is all of them. We're jiggling and we're popping. Bill Rupp's in there going, look at his head. His head's bobbing and I don't even have titties, right? So then that starts, and then they go viral as fuck. We've seen it with the whipped cream girl. We've seen it with fucking every girl that's ever done it, right? Then they start to think their fans like them and don't just want to fuck them. Okay, that's the biggest mistake. When have any of you guys ever taken a bet from a hot 25-year-old girl? Ever? I don't even hear the bets. I'm just like, I'm not even listening to the bets, right?
I'll put $100 on it. Sounds good.
Right. No one's fucking reading the bets. We're just literally follow the bouncing ball. Bing, bing, bing. Right? But they go viral as fuck, and you get all the little fuck boys in the chat who got their little fucking bored apes as their fucking avatars. Like, oh my God, you're the best, you win 2 and 2! Right? And they fucking go nuts trying to fucking get their attention. So these girls who've never been in the spotlight start to see all the love from the horny basement dwellers, and they start to think they're great. And then they get some people, like regular people who bet, going, yo, fuck this bitch, right? And then they quote tweet them like, look at this misogynist, right? And everyone attacks, and they feel like they have power, they're gods, they're kings of the world. And then they try to monetize. And it's always fucking DraftKings. Every fucking time. It's DraftKings or FanDuel, but mostly DraftKings, who goes and throws a 6-figure contract at them, doesn't realize they couldn't sell fucking ice in the desert, right? You got someone who had a 100-person survivor pool and for $35 an entry and couldn't fill the fucking thing. Bill Rupp filled a $25 survivor pool, and he's a retard with no tits.
No, ours was 100 with 25 people.
100 with 25 people, right? So they can't monetize because DraftKings is retarded. They're the dumbest fucking company in America. They don't understand. No one fucking is buying anything from these people. We just want to see their titties bounce. And you don't need name recognition, DraftKings. You fucking retards. Everyone already knows who you are. You don't need to pay $250,000 for a girl to let people know who DraftKings is or LeBron James dancing.
How much they pay them?
Dancing in it. Dude, somebody's going to make $200 over there. Everyone, the lowest I heard was 90.
I'm going to get some.
I know all of them. I know all of them.
At least LeBron's touchdown parlay.
Yeah, I mean, you got fucking Kevin Hart, LeBron James fucking in a commercial. We already know who DraftKings is. You don't need to do that. So then when a girl doesn't monetize, then she starts to get frustrated because she's getting pressure from the higher-ups at DraftKings. Like, hey, we're not really getting any sign-ups from your fucking videos. And then they go to crypto. And we said it in the chat 5 days ago. The tweet that we saw, I'm taking my first crypto class this morning. It wasn't just me. I'm not going to pretend I'm Nostradamus, even though I am. But everyone in the Discord went, here it comes. Here it comes. You're done. Here it comes. And now we have the Taylor Mathis scandal, which honestly, I don't think she did this on purpose at all. I don't think she scammed anyone. I think she's just retarded. I don't think that nothing against her. She's probably a very nice person. She just keeps trying to be the main character in every industry, and she's not. And she's not ready. Like, you just learned crypto a week ago, and she's trying to teach us crypto. Bitch, we did this 6 years ago. Everyone realized this crypto shit. Like, you're so far behind. So what happened was she started Taylor Coin. I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. Some fucking crypto scumbag probably saw Taylor and said, this girl's viral. Let's create a coin for you. Taylor said, well, I see all these fucking avatars cranking it in my comments with fucking cartoon monkeys. Yeah, they love me, these people. And then they said, we're going to give you 2 million shares of this Taylor coin, 2% of the float or whatever the fuck it is. And all you need to do is tweet about it. It's going to shoot through the moon and you're going to make a ton of money. And she said, great, let's do it. Right? So then she started Taylor Coin. She made $16,000 on it. It started to drop and she went, I'm out. And sold all her shit. You can't do that. That's pump and dump. Now, she wrote on Twitter, I know what pump and dump is. I'm not doing that. Well, obviously you don't, because you literally just did it. Then to make it even worse, she said, I'm done with crypto. I'm done with crypto. Just like when she was filming content at the Yankee game. And she was like, these fans are such assholes over here at Yankee Stadium. I'm just trying to film my content. And the guy next to me is yelling at me. Yeah, because he doesn't want some dumb bitch doing 40 takes of, hey, this is fucking Taylor Mathis who's walking back. Hey, this is Taylor Mathis. That's what this guy was sitting next to, right? 40 fucking times, okay? So then she got attacked for that. And then she did the worst thing she could have done. She literally fucking bought it back at the bottom. So after it went all the way down, she went and bought it and said, I'm back in. Which now sent everyone into a motherfucking tailspin. Because now it's officially a pump and dump. Now it's a pump and dump and a dump and buy or whatever. It's a fucking dead. You literally just not only made profit on the way up, you tanked it and you bought it at the bottom. You basically did the most illegal thing in the trading world. And now everyone's fucking going, yeah, it was a Jets game, my bad. It wasn't a Yankee game. But now everyone's like, she's a scammer. She's not a scammer. She didn't steal your money. She's just stupid. Like, I mean, you could sue her. She just doesn't know what the fuck she's doing. She learned how to gamble 3 years ago. She still doesn't know how. She learned how to fucking do crypto literature. She still got crypto class? There's no such thing as a crypto class. No, what is that? What do you fucking like call like University of Phoenix and fucking take the crypto class? What the fuck's a crypto class? It takes like a decade to understand crypto. I've known about crypto for 5 years. I still don't fucking understand.
That's all we did during the pandemic.
I still don't fucking know how the fuck it works. So you're not thinking. So listen. I feel bad for her because it's just she's just not that smart. Like, that's it. Like, I don't like calling people dumb, especially females, but this is crazy. Like, she's done it 3 times. It's like the 5th time she's got canceled. Like, you got to learn from it at some point. But the reason I don't feel bad is because she straight up stole Lucy's thing. She straight up stole her Walking Bets thing, went out, said, I love Lucy and I love her content. Lucy was pissed because Taylor's tits are bigger. Even though Lucy's cuter, Taylor's tits are bigger.
Can't
So
really
she went
compete with
viral.
those tits.
You gotta know what's compete with those. Those are fucking superhero
Those are
tits.
fucking- they're bigger
Those
than me.
They are bigger than you. So,
are.
but then she went and attacked Lucy, which really pissed everyone off because it's like you stole her shit, you went viral, and now you're attacking her. So, I kind of listen. Karma's a bitch. The universe has a funny way of working, but that's your whole rundown of what's going on. And now, as Zab just shared with us, we have this video is going to be just a fucking flood. It's a flood of tears.
Like the makeup dripping
I
down
didn't
his
mean
face.
to do this. The
Oh,
reason
no.
it's taking so long is because there's probably 40 takes to get the fake crying right. Like, this is going to be, and you're going to get the cocks. And what it'll do, it always works, because it'll work to a level where the people who are mad at her are going to go, all right, fuck it, it's a girl, right? Like, I even feel bad right now saying what I just said, but it's a girl. So everyone will leave her alone. There'll be the super trolls like Joey Knish and those guys who are going to fucking like go. Joey Knish is going to go like harder, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
there'll be the super trolls that go crazy and just devour her. But the bottom line is she'll end up floating in purgatory, and she probably just fumbled 3 of the biggest bags we've ever seen in our lives in a matter of like a month and a half. And that's your synopsis. So prepare for waterworks. It's coming. I was manipulated. I didn't know. Everyone's attacking me. I'm seeing a therapist. You know, that's all coming. So buckle up and prepare for that. Guys, your opinions.
I think you're right.
I think I pretty much covered it, right?
Yeah.
They were pretty much covered it right there. And again, I feel bad because I did. Like, I was trying to fucking help her. And she, like, I mean, when I tell you blew off, like, we were talking when she was at a low, not trying to fuck or anything, just total casual, you know. And when she was at a low, you know, she was very responsive. Once she signed with DraftKings, it was like, hey, I got an opportunity for you to make like $5,000 this week with Circa Survivor. They're interested. Nothing. Hey, I have another one here. You just wanted these a week or two ago. And then you see DraftKings. It's like, oh, okay.
That was literally like the old school scene during the debate. Yeah, you just killed, you know.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. That's it. So that's it. That's your rundown. Let us know in the chat what you think. Hoffman will post some comments. Bill, what's your final take on it?
I think she's in big trouble.
you think she is? I don't think she's going to go to jail. I think she will see some losses.
No, because somebody posted the SEC violation of it because I didn't think the SEC was involved with crypto. I haven't done stocks since the pandemic when I was making money on it, but someone posted the SEC violation, and listen, you don't want them looking at you.
Yeah.
You know, you don't want the government looking at you at all because then they're going to do an audit and then they're going to do this and then they're going to do that.
This is my favorite, though, when you see this. And the Hefster. Sorry, Hefs. First of all, you got 69 in your name, so we know you're 24. Bro, or Trevor.
My jersey.
Or Goat, Bill.
Bill was going.
Bro, no one cares about this. Can we get to the picks? First of all, it's literally the only thing anyone cares about today. This is literally taken over
Pretty
gambling
much.
Twitter.
Yeah.
Every single
Everyone is
person
gambling
is
something.
talking about this. So we will get to the picks. Just hang tight. But to think that I, who's been on the inside of every female drama that's gone on the internet, isn't going to share my 2 cents to inform you on what really happened, you're insane. I'm telling you. No one cares about anything more than this. And if you care about the bets so much, just sign up at 4 Deep. It's like $40 and you get all the winners right there. You don't even need to listen to the show.
Yeah.
There you go. Perfect. 3 free days in my bio. Go get that. All right. World Series. Talk to me. What are we doing?
Thank you.
Thanks.
And by the way, if you see anyone tweet, walking regrets, that's mine. That's trademarked me. No one said it. That's mine. Walking regrets is mine. Tag me and let me know who those frauds are stealing my shit like they stole Lucy's shit. Go on, Bill. Yanks?
Yeah, I'm on the Yanks. Game 1 is very important in the series. I wrote it down. 23 to the last 29.
If I need you to go and like each topic, tweet out that we're talking about. The quote tweet my tweet and then quote.
Yep.
Walk
23 of the last 29 World Series winners won Game 1.
Mm-hmm.
So very important. I do love it that we have Cole. We have Flaherty. Cole's ERA in the postseason is about 6 runs less than Flaherty's because Flaherty got lit up by the Mets in that 8-run explosion when they kept him in to die. So his ERA got killed. If the Mets can kill him, the Yankees can kill him. It's supposed to be not too cold. It's in LA, 60, 65, so we don't have to worry about Judge and the rest of the guys not hitting. I just like the Yankees lineup better. I'm on both of their strikeout props. I think guys are going to be a little nervous swinging that stuff. The Yankees are going to have an issue with the walks, though, just like the Mets. Dodgers don't chase. They got a great lineup. They don't chase. The Mets seen that. The Mets put a lot of guys on. The Yankees lead the playoffs with balls out of the strike zone. So I don't like that. The Yankees have the better bullpen, which is really good. So if we get to the guys, they have the better bullpen so far. The ERA is about a run or two more. Big game tonight. Soto's birthday today. So I'm on Soto home run, Soto total bases. He's going to do it for his birthday. He's an animal. Can't walk around him because you got Judge, then you got Stanton. No runs in the first, Tommy. What do you think about that? When everyone,
I'm not going no runs anything. I'm not touching these pitchers. So here's the thing, guys.
You got to go through Glaber, Soto, Judge.
I get it.
Ohtani, Betts, Freeman.
You just said both sides of it. Both guys the teams are going to be nervous. The pitchers are going to have an extra 2 miles per hour in their velocity in the first inning. It's going to be like an all-star game where these guys are coming out fucking running on adrenaline and just firing 100-mile-per-hour fastballs, plus the guns are going to be juiced on TV to make it look like they're throwing like 105.
Most MVPs ever in this World
Series. I get it. Listen. The bottom line is there's no need to fuck with the first inning. I could see a scenario where it's 3-2 at the end of the first. I could see a scenario where it's 3 up, 3 down. Keep in mind, Flaherty on long rest has been great. But you also have the situation, probably the best thing in the chat. Someone said Trent and the betting queen. I don't know if you've seen this. The betting queen is literally like on a historic run worse than Trent.
I didn't even know who she is.
Can we just get the fucking girls out of this industry? Can we just go back? Can we bring it back to when you had to have a dick to bet on sports? Outside of like Kelly in Vegas and Cynthia and a couple of the OGs, can we just get all the fucking girls with big tits and run around out of this industry? But they're both on the Dodgers, so that's a good sign. I know. Go to. There's enough big tits on fucking OnlyFans. By the way, I think OnlyFans is the biggest conspiracy in the world. Has anyone ever paid $1 to an OnlyFans? Bill's the horniest motherfucker I've ever seen. Have you ever paid $1?
Never.
If Truth is never given $1 to OnlyFans, it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
I think it's a honeypot money laundering thing, and I don't even think it's real. I can't imagine who's paying. Maybe for a month, right? Like if that, next stop OnlyFans for Taylor Mathis. You go in there once to see some titties.
But not even that. Like when someone famous or something goes on there, then everybody just screenshots it and puts it on.
I've never seen anyone give $1 to OnlyFans.
Bill, add that to the list of things that you got to do in like the next.
I mean, who the fuck is giving these people money on OnlyFans? I don't understand. It's on fucking Pornhub 3 seconds later.
You're about to join the gym. You should get an OnlyFans.
Yeah, get an OnlyFans, Bill.
Yeah, let's go, Bill.
Only Rupps. But what I will say, this first inning is going to be a little bit of a mess. I wouldn't even bother with it. Just enjoy the first inning. There's going to be a lot of jitters. There's going to be a lot of nerves. But I do think that you could look at this from two separate ways, right? Garrett Cole is going to be in a situation where he's had a little bit of a walk issue so far, like at times, right? He starts to nibble too much. I think he has like 6 or 7 walks in 15, 16 innings, all right, in the playoffs, which isn't that great. It's like about 4 walks per 9 right now. So that could be a situation. Flaherty's had a little bit of a walk issue too in the playoffs. Both these guys can deal, and both these guys melt down. So I don't know. I think there's going to be runs in this game. I think the total of 8.5 says it all. I mean, the fact that they're laying this total at 8.5 with 2 aces on the mound for these two teams should tell you something, and it's juiced to the over at -124. I think there's going to be runs. The one thing I'll tell you, as someone who did live in California, unfortunately, for 5 years, that stadium rocks in the playoffs. I've been to a lot of Dodger playoff games. That stadium shakes. So it is going to be fun. It is going to be vibrant. They've been waiting for the Yankees for a long time. The Yankees have been waiting for the Dodgers for a long time. I think the Yankees win the game. Honestly, the biggest thing is Trent and the betting queen are both on the fucking same side.
If you're going there, watch out. Be careful.
You get stabbed there.
You might get stabbed.
Don't wear a Yankee jersey to that stadium, dude. There's Latin Kings. Bro, I'm telling you, there's Latin Kings everywhere in that stadium, dude. I'm the baddest motherfucker to... I even was like, all right, I was even walking out, like slipping out the fucking door, like worried about it. Like, don't go there with the Yankee jersey on. It's dangerous. A lot of Bloods and Crips and Latin Kings out there. I do like, we do have a little BVP here. Might as well run through it. Torres 1 for 3, Soto 1 for 9 with 3 Ks off Flaherty. Stanton and Judge nothing, Chisholm nothing. Rizzo 9 for 21, batting .429 with 3 home runs. Obviously, probably a little bit of a different Rizzo than when he faced Flaherty when he was in the National League with the Cubs, but a good sample size there. Nothing else for the Yankees. Ohtani versus Cole 4 for 20, very interesting. Betts 7 for 17. Off Cole, batting .412. Freeman, 7 for 20 with a homer. Teoscar batting .192 off him. Muncy batting 0 and 3 at-bats. And my boy, who you know I'm going to be on every single game of the World Series, no matter who's pitching, Kike Hernandez, 8 for 21 off Cole, batting .381. So, you do have Betts, Freeman, Kike, and Rizzo, who are probably the BVP darlings, if you guys did like that sort of statistical analysis. I'm just going Yankees here, man. I think the Yankees win this game. I think the Yankees are going to be fresh and healthy. We don't know which Flaherty we're going to get, and if it's the bad Flaherty, Bill, this game could be 7-1. If it's the good Flaherty, I still think the Yankees can win a 4-3, 5-4 game. But if it's the bad Flaherty, I don't think it'll be the bad Cole, right? Like, Cole will have a bad inning, he'll have a bad pitch, he'll give up a 2-run, 3-run homer, but Cole's not going to flop. Flaherty can flop. So I'm going Yankees in this one, obviously, plus 105.
The Yankees got the better pitching. They got the better bullpen. Especially with now we got Nestor coming out of the bullpen too. We'll see how that goes.
He hasn't pitched in like a year or so.
He's kept himself in shape. These guys keep themselves. Heel kept himself too.
Nestor's never been in shape.
Well, game shape, not
he's built like a Mario brother.
So, listen, I think the Yankees. I think this series is insane. Has the most MVPs ever in the World Series. It's got the most Hall of Famers. People are going to be Hall of Famers in the World Series.
There's no doubting the star power.
And two players with 50-plus home runs.
Listen, Bill, you sound like one of the fucking girls with big tits.
Listen, that's good. That's good.
We all know all that shit. But Stephen A. even knows that shit.
That.
We're not here to talk about stupid stats that mean nothing to the game. Yes, we know there's a lot of good players and there's a lot of.
I think it's interesting.
Then go watch. Start walking bets then and talk about that stuff. Today in the World Series, we have a lot of good players, and we have players who had 50 homers, and we got a lot of Hall of Famers, and it's going to be a good game.
Pretty cool, bro. Baseball's been around since 18-something.
And if you knew the history, you'd know that this is Dodgers-Yankees supersedes any player. It's the two names. It's the two teams. Brooklyn Dodgers left and went to fucking L.A. That's the real story for a real baseball fan. Zab, what do you like in this game?
I double up on Bill's Soto home run. Birthday narrative. I'm going to go to him. Big game. I think he steps up. So, But, yeah, my dogs are barking, so I'm going to go on mute for a second.
All right, cool. I'm going to go right back to the Ohtani home run and stolen base today, obviously. Probably going to be doing that. Garrett Cole does have a propensity to give up the long ball, especially the lefties here. So I'm going to tap that. Let me see what that is. Did you want to jump in, Zeb?
No, you're good. It was just they stopped. So
all right. So what is that paying now? They changed this on us, Bill. They dropped it down substantially. Where's the stolen base? Did they take the stolen base away, or am I losing my? There it is. Stolen base. Plus 708. Ohtani home run and stolen base. Bill, what's your favorite player to homer? My favorite player to homer is Stanton. Again, it's gonna be every day. I've been on him all playoffs. I'm a Stanton whisperer. You're going Soto. I'm going Stanton. Zab's going Stanton. Who are you going? You're going Soto. Stanton for me. Soto. Hoffman. Who are you on?
Kike.
Attaboy. Yeah, Kike Hernandez.
There's an interesting prop in this game that I put out earlier today. Each team to hit a home run minus 138. I like that with all the home run hitters in that game.
Mm-hmm.
I think we definitely get each team to hit a home run tonight.
Yeah, I think so. See if Howie's available, if he's around. Let's move over. Where do you want to go next? You guys want to talk a little NBA?
You always say that, and then I say something, and you're like, no, we're not.
Because you always say NFL. You always say the thing that's supposed to be last.
NFL.
No, NBA.
Go NBA.
Go.
Friday. Got a lot of games today on the slate.
Yeah,
this is where I can go get a drink because I think this sport sucks. I'll be right back. But you guys destroy it financially, so go cook me up some winners here for NBA, Bill.
No, I want to.
I think we're going to have a parlay, chalk parlay with the Magic, Cavs, Bucks. But I do like two underdogs tonight. I do think the Hornets can beat the Hawks, and I like the Suns over the Lakers tonight. I've been doing really well with these 1-2 point spread games. I had the Magic +2 against the Heat, and last night I had OKC +2 against Nuggets, and they destroyed them. OKC has a significant advantage against Denver right now. Anytime they're playing them, they're going to beat them moving forward. Denver has no answer for anything that OKC throws at them. King of the court tonight is going to be hard. There's looking at a lot of games. Last night it was Luka. It was close, though. Chet gave him a run for his money.
Chet played awesome last night, man. That guy's a beast.
Yeah, they're gonna. I knew this coming into the year. He's gonna be way more involved this year. He's gonna be bringing the ball up a little bit like he did last night.
He's a beast.
Creates a ton of matchup problems. Like Jokic, he was just sprinting up and down the floor, and Jokic couldn't keep up with him.
No,
it was like crazy. He's gonna be. He might be a dark horse MVP candidate because if they're going to be the 1 seed and he's going to play like that, I mean, I know SGA is on the team, but that's serious.
Yeah, Chet is awesome, man. Awesome.
Yeah, he's really good at defense and like he's figured it out. He's good at
blocks and everything.
Like you can tell like the difference between him and Wemby right now. There's like a significant difference. Like Wemby will catch up, but like Chet's already figured it out.
Yep, I agree. I'm going to Brook Lopez threes again tonight.
Yeah.
It was 1 for 6 last game. We need him to hit 2 tonight. Over 1.5 minus 135. I don't think he's going to go 1 for 6 again.
No.
Let's see him hit 2 tonight. And I like Halliburton over 2.5 threes against the Knicks. We just saw the Knicks give up a career number of threes. They always give up a lot of threes. Their defense is a little suspect right now because they're getting used to each other and everything. I like Halliburton over 2.5 threes tonight. I don't know if that.
Zab, see if you can get some hockey bets from D-Rock while we're waiting too.
I got one from him.
All right, cool. Keep going.
But that's what I'm on tonight. I'll give you a first basket too. I put out a bunch of them today.
Give a couple. Give a couple.
Let's see. We can go to the 76ers Raptors game. Drummond and Maxey, like those both. Drummond should win the tip. Should be right there. That should, and then Drummond or Maxey should shoot that first basket. Yesterday we got screwed. We lost a lot. Guys missing first baskets.
Yeah.
Brown missed his, and we had the second one score. It was pretty crazy. Also gonna let's go to what other game I want. Gonna go to the Knicks. Brunson and Towns. Do those. We'll put those two in there too.
Throw the odds in there. Drummond plus 440, Maxey plus 470 first basket, Brunson plus 390, and Towns plus 600.
And then always what I do, guys, I always take Draymond Green first basket 3 plus 2,900.
Because you need to win it once a month.
Yeah. So let's go back to that.
Actually, no, you need to win it once every 2 months because they play every other day.
And in case he doesn't, and the other side hits, the Jazz, we're going to go with Marketing. Marketing made the second basket of the day. He always shoots first or second. So plus 500 for Marketing, plus 2,900 for Draymond. If you just want to take Draymond straight for first basket, it's 1,100, but just take the 3. Because
do we want to do any of the unders for the Warriors, or do we want to let that play out a couple?
Listen, the bottom line is if you're going to get it, you got to get it now.
Yeah.
Because if you wait too long, the books are going to adjust. I would go right now.
Somebody in the chat said the other day that they're going to play all 12. I think there was 15 guys or 14 who played.
Yeah, listen.
I wouldn't. Against the Jazz too. I would assume they would do the same thing.
I would do it. I would do it small. Listen, as someone who was jumping on Navy and Army and all these teams early on, did books start to catch up? So if you got an edge in the NBA, especially such a heavily bet sport, I would jump it right out the gate.
Yeah.
Listen, you can go with Curry under 26.5. You can take Wiggins under 14.5. Kuminga under 17.5. If they're going to run all these guys, they're not going to be scoring. So,
even if you don't win all 3, you probably win 2 of the 3.
Yeah, exactly. I would go with those 3 if you're going to do that.
Yeah, definitely Kuminga and Curry, definitely.
Yeah. That's what I like. I think Wiggins goes over tonight. But if you're going to go with the narrative of this, Curry, Wiggins, Kuminga, all unders.
All right. So anything else in the NBA here? Let me just see if let me give you some weird line movements. I'll run you through this each day. Obviously, I don't bet much NBA. I'll just dabble here and there and tell the guys, especially Bill's first basket props. I will say you have a very interesting line movement on the Rockets. You guys could tell me if there's injuries on these. As I said, I'm the college guy. I do college sports. I don't fuck with the NBA. I do college basketball. Rockets line opened at -1.5. It's up to -3, 3.5 on some books with only 14% of the public on it. So I'll start doing my little picks on the weird line movements and let's see how these go. So if I was betting blind here, I'd be betting the Rockets today on the money line. What is that? That is
174.
-155. I'm seeing. Where's
I got
that?
-160.
157. That's Parks and Bet Rivers.
I got
So
166.
165. 165 seems to be about the number. So I'd be hitting the Rockets there -155.
Well, it's even better because the DraftKings is FanDuel's 174.
Yeah.
So that's
I mean that should tell you. I mean it's down in the one. It's 155 on Bet Rivers. So if you guys have Bet Rivers, that would be the spot to bet it. Let me see other extreme line movements that are going the opposite way of the number. Warriors are getting steamed, but the public's on it. The public is pretty split today. 52%. That's getting steamed. I would say the Hawks -5.5 would be another one. So Rockets -3. I'm gonna start tracking these. So my two plays for today are gonna be the Hawks. Let me just see here. It's gonna be Rockets -3. I know this, dude, guys. This is a system that I'm just testing it. I don't watch NBA. The inverse line movements are the Hawks -5.5, Rockets -3, and that is it. So those would be the two on the little beta test here on these because they work in every other sport. Probably work in the NBA because it's the most rigged sport out there. Anything else in the NBA?
Just early king of the court candidates. I was just going through it. Definitely LaMelo Ball is in play. John Morant is in play. You saw what LaMelo Ball did to
the It's supposed to last, Hoff.
What?
How long is this promotion supposed to last?
I would assume it's probably going to be for the first week of the season.
Until Portnoy hits a big one.
Yeah.
And
John Morant's
50,000 people following hit it too.
Anthony Davis is definitely in play tonight. So those three would probably be my top three as of right now. Obviously, got to do more research. Jokic is playing tonight.
Giannis.
All right. Let's go to hockey. I have two plays out of the 4 games tonight, shockingly. There's only 4 games tonight. I would guarantee D-Rock's on one of these two. D-Rock hasn't posted his hockey bets, so I haven't seen it.
I have it.
I know. I'm going to tell you. I guarantee you he's on one of these two. I'll bet anything on it. I'm on Senators and Islanders.
He's on the Islanders.
Yes. Those are two great bets in hockey today. Love the Islanders against Bill's Devils. Sorry, Bill. And Senators. So we're going Senators +122, Islanders +105. And you said D-Rock's on the Islanders also, correct?
Yeah, he said Islanders +114, Devils are on the back-to-back. Hockey slate sucks tonight.
Yeah, dude, Islanders the play. Islanders the play. I really like the Islanders tonight in this game. Not to mention it's not much travel. Fucking New York Islanders going against the New Jersey Devils. So those are the 2 hockey plays for today. Let's move over to college football. It's here. The time has come. We are finally here. All year, I have been fucking telling you that we have been Hoffman, what have we been doing to Army-Navy games?
Just every drive, every play.
Just killing them.
We're basically betting every play at this point.
They've covered 11 out of 12. We've bet them every time. Was that a theme song coming in?
No, it was me.
Oh, I thought you were going to hype me up with some
that was
in the Navy.
Oh, Bill.
What? No. Get that shit out of here.
Rudiger!
Get that shit out of here. In the Navy. Here we go. In the Navy.
How could you not like Rudy Rudiger?
Fuck Rudy Rudiger. I actually have a signed Rudy Rudiger helmet. We are going. The time has come. Hoffman, how long have I been waiting for this day and this game?
Like 5 years.
Yes. Well, really 7 weeks, but we're going to call it 5 years. I've been waiting for this fucking game for the whole season. Before the season started, I came out and told you that Navy and Army are top 10 teams in the country. We've bet them every single fucking week. I know everyone's on them now. We have it documented for the last 8 weeks. We've been betting every drive touchdown. We are going right to the midshipman on the money line. We don't need the points. We don't need no stinking points. We are going Navy money line to beat Army with Tommy G present for his midshipman. I salute you. And Bill Rupp will be in nothing.
You said Navy to beat Army.
Navy to beat Notre Dame. Navy to beat Notre Dame outright. Outright. Plus 420. Navy wins this game. Now, this line has been bouncing all over a place like fucking Taylor Mathis's tits. It's been flying up. It was up at 14. It dropped to 12. It went to 13.5. Right now, I think it's sitting at 13.5 still everywhere. Guys, this line's wrong. And I'm not even going to pull the whole if we lose, who cares, because we made so much money off Navy this year. I'll care. This is going to tell us a lot about another bet we have coming up in November when Army plays Notre Dame too. So this is a big spot. Now I'm going to sell you on why. I personally think this is not a mismatch at all. This Notre Dame offense is not very good. They've struggled throughout the year. Navy always gives teams fits to begin with, right? Triple option team, service academy, doesn't commit penalties. The problem with Navy is they can't play from behind in years past. So if you can get up 10 points on them, they got to start throwing and they're fucked. I personally believe Horvath is an NFL quarterback. I think he's going to be a very good NFL quarterback. I do not think Daly is. I think Daly's more of an H-back Taysom Hill type player in the NFL. But I truly believe Horvath is a very good quarterback and going to be a good NFL quarterback. This kid can throw. I've watched every play and every snap of Navy this whole entire season. I've seen him roll left, turn back, throw right on the opposite hash mark on the sideline, peg a receiver who, yes, most of his receivers are running wide open throughout the season because they're nasty offensively. They run the triple option. They're small. They're undersized. I know. Notre Dame is going to have a size advantage. Navy is going to have a skill advantage where they run their offense and they run them professionally. They're going to nail them. They're going to win this game. I think they're going to win this game fairly comfortably. Okay? I don't think this is like a backdoor fucking Hail Mary win at the end of the game. I think Navy's winning heading into the fourth quarter of this game. And I think Navy covers the spread. We're going to move that up to 14.5 and pay the 127 because why not get it over to 2 touchdowns? Navy wins this game. Navy can throw. They operate their offense out of the shotgun a lot, which is very rare for a service academy team like this. So I think they're built to air the ball out. If you look at Horvath's numbers on the year, Bill, I've been telling people about this the whole time that he's kind of the X factor here because he doesn't just throw because he has to. He throws because he's good. I mean, the guy has 888 passing yards, 10 touchdowns, 1 interception on the year. If he had enough attempts, he is averaging more yards per attempt than any other quarterback in the entire nation. Okay? Anyone in the nation. So this is a good kid. He's a good quarterback. They've been beating teams 51-17. It's time. Get Navy. If you want your Navy futures to win the division, to go undefeated, to make the college football playoff, you better get it fucking now. We've had him out for fucking 6 weeks. If they go beat Notre Dame, this number's going to collapse. And you're going to see Navy hit the top 12, and those numbers are going to be plus 300 instead of plus 3,000. So get it in there immediately. As far as the games tonight, I do like Indiana in this spot, obviously. They're going to be without their quarterback. Their backup quarterback, Jackson's actually very good. He's not a rookie. He's not someone who hasn't played before. He played last year. I think Indiana handles their business against a good Washington team at home. I just think this team is well coached. I'm going to be using it in parlays. Not going to be laying the 6.5 unless we had Rourke, but we don't. So I'm going to be putting Indiana in parlays tonight. I'm going to be betting Ginty on Boise State versus UNLV. This game's a little trappy, this Boise State UNLV game. The money is all in on Boise. The line's moving up on Boise. I think Boise wins this game. I do, but I think there's a better bet. Ginty, who, if you guys don't know who the fuck he is by now, I don't know what rock you've been living under. The kid's on pace to break Barry Sanders' fucking all-time rushing record over here. And his touchdown props we've been eating on. I am going not first touchdown because I do think UNLV could score first in this game. We're going to lay a little bit of juice here. I'm going to find a better line. As of right now, Hoff, I don't know what it is on DraftKings. Ashton Jeanty to score the first touchdown for Boise, first team touchdown, minus 165. I am fine laying the juice on that. To put that in perspective for some of you who are saying, why are we getting first touchdown minus money? The next closest guy on the Boise State team is Cameron Camper at plus 800.
I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, so this is like one of those, Bill, this is like one of those NASCAR situations where you have like, Bush at minus 120 racing in Xfinity, right? Like, can it lose? 100%. It could always lose. But this is a clear and away favorite. I have this at like minus 300 for him to be first team touchdown. You could do him 2+ touchdowns. That's still minus 250. So he's expected to score 3 touchdowns today in this game. His rushing prop is probably 100 million. Let's see. It's a little less than 100 million. It's 189, Bill. That's his prop, 189. So GT first touchdown, team touchdown scorer. We'll also do GT first touchdown scorer for the game. Kid's not a human being. He's just not a human being. So I'll have plays for the side on this game for the subscribers, and I'll have plays for the Louisville-Boston College game for the subscribers. Boys, any other college football games this weekend? I don't want to give too much for this weekend. We'll make them pay for it. But any other games for this weekend that you guys like? Hoff, what are you looking at for this weekend? Bill, anything you're looking at?
No, I'm going to be on Navy with you, obviously.
All right, I'm on UCF. I'm on UCF also, which may surprise a lot of people. I'm going against the fucking Soakers.
What about Indiana's quarterback is hurt, right?
That's what I said. Indiana's quarterback's out. Their backup is very talented. Jackson has played before. This isn't a kid. He's a transfer. So this isn't a kid who's like, some freshman walking in who's never done anything before. I'm just pulling up his stats on the year. I think, let me see. Taven Jackson. He's 6'4", 212. That should tell you something. But this is the kid from Tennessee. Last year he played, didn't do that well. This year so far, though, 12 for 18, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. I think he's going to run a little bit more. He hasn't really run for shit at all this year. I think he's going to hit him a little bit on the ground. I think he might get in the box on the ground, which is a decent little prop. But I think Indiana's system is enough to beat Washington. It's just not fair, Bill. These teams have to travel so far. Like these teams are traveling on a short week. You got Washington coming all the way across the country over here to play fucking Indiana, which is called the Midwest, even though it's fucking Mideast. It's just not fair for these teams to have to do that. UCF against BYU. I'm going to be on UCF in this game, which may surprise a lot of you. You guys know I've been riding this BYU wagon the whole time. This is a straight system play. You have anyone who's been a fan, subscriber, or followed my bets for a long enough time. Hoffman, we have the number 11 ranked team in the country on the road, undefeated, going against UCF, who's 3-4 and 1-3 in the Big 12. Why the fuck is UCF favored by 2.5?
You're going to
win. Bet UCF. Bet UCF on the money line. UCF's going to win this game. UCF's lost 4 in a row, Bill. They've lost 4 in a row. And they're a favorite against BYU, a 7-0 BYU team. Trap. It's a trap. So bet UCF.
Boston College tonight.
I have to dig a little bit more because I think I'm actually going to go prop instead of side on this. But this is a tough game. I don't love the fact that Louisville's coming off the game they just came off. So I think Louisville wins the game. I don't think I want to fuck with the spread, and I think there's an opportunity to hit this thing from a prop perspective. But, I mean, dude, that game last week, Bill, you watched almost the whole thing against Miami. That 52-45 fucking slobber knocker. That'd take the life out of you, losing a game like that. Not to mention fucking Louisville's got Clemson next week. So this is a very dangerous spot here for Louisville. This is probably going to be more of a stay-away game and just play a prop or two. I don't know if I want to lay 7.5 in a road at Boston College after Clemson.
I know Illinois is kind of good, but going into Oregon.
I mean, listen, Oregon's laying 23, right? So
yeah, I still think they can win by 20.
Yeah, I mean, it's the game that I'm interested in is Vanderbilt. Like, I'm actually interested.
Yeah, what's that? What is that?
Vanderbilt's getting 18, Bill, in this one. Vanderbilt's the team that you guys know very well because they just beat Alabama and then came back the next week, which should have been a letdown week, and beat Kentucky at Kentucky. Bad game last week against Ball, right? It definitely should have beat Ball State by more than 10. I think it was 24-14. So that was a little disappointment. But I think the reason why that game – what the hell is that?
What the hell is that?
Someone just went by my apartment on a motorcycle.
Jesus, they driving in your living room?
Basically.
Yeah. So
Zeke Mama said that that Ginty guy is minus 164 to score 2 touchdowns on Bovada.
wow, it's minus 250 on FanDuel.
250 on FanDuel.
Yeah.
Tommy,
What's he to score first team touchdown over there?
We gotta wait till somebody posts.
Yeah.
Speaking of that game, Tommy, what do you think about the over in that game? You
Which
know,
one?
UNLV is averaging like 30 points at home.
Yeah, this game should
That
go
was the
over.
60.
Yeah, it should go over. I mean,
I was gonna say,
yeah, listen. There should be points in this. That Hawaii game again. These are kind of look ahead games when you look at these. Like I don't get upset about fucking Boise beating Hawaii 28-7 in a close game because that's a look ahead game. They just came off monster wins against Washington State, Utah State. They play Hawaii at UNLV is the big game that they were focused on here. So same thing with Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt just come off a win against Alabama. They beat Kentucky, struggled with Ball State, and then they got Texas. Why do you think they struggled with Ball State, Bill? Because they spent all last week preparing for fucking Texas. That's why. People don't understand that these schools do this. They literally prepare a week and a half ahead. So
what about Penn State this week? Like this is the spot where they would lose. They're at Wisconsin and they play home next week against Ohio State.
I like Wisconsin in this one.
That's what I was going to say. Wisconsin
I like
probably win.
Wisconsin. I
If we know anything about Penn State, this is the time. This is the game that they fucking lose.
Yeah, I'm on
Because everyone's
Wisconsin.
like, "Oh, they're going to be undefeated playing Ohio State next week."
Listen,
No,
there's
they're not.
there's two things I vow to never do, and it's bet on Wisconsin or bet any Penn State game. But I gotta do it.
I
want
kind of
to
like
get it.
Wisconsin in this game.
Yeah, I think I would probably do Wisconsin on the money line only, maybe, because I really think Wisconsin either wins or Penn State can run them. Because I don't think Wisconsin's that great. But that's a tough place to play. Playing at night, 7:30.
At night, too.
Yeah.
First team touchdown, Tommy, is minus 121.
Yeah, that's insane. Wow. On Bovada? Wow. That's fucking nuts. I like Kansas State as a parlay piece at home. Kansas State minus 350. So you could take Kansas State, parlay that with Indiana tonight, lead it into that. That'll get you minus 110.
Were you wearing
Right.
2 T-shirts?
Yeah, I was on a plane. I just had it on a plane.
What does that mean?
I had a white T-shirt on. I just threw the other T-shirt on because they were both outside the bag, and I didn't want to open the suitcase again, so I just put them both on.
Strange.
I mean, not really. I'm lazy.
2 T-shirts? A little strange.
I mean, I had 2 T-shirts laying on the dresser that I didn't
now,
notice were
now
there.
your new nickname is 2 T-shirts. 2 T-shirts, Tommy.
2 TT.
Tommy, 2 T-shirts.
Tell me 2 T-shirts.
Tell
Tell
me
me 2
two
times. Got to go get the T-shirts. Get the T-shirts.
What you don't wear like a tank top, like a guinea tee or something like that underneath?
I usually just I'll wear a white T-shirt under a T-shirt normally. This was just because they were both laying there. But yeah, I mean, listen, you packed your bags, everything's done. I sat on the suitcase, jammed it in, closed it up. I look and there's 2 T-shirts on the counter. I throw them both on. How you doing?
Tommy, 2 T-shirts.
Tell me 2 T-shirts. Got to go get the T-shirts. Get the T-shirts. Anyone know that movie reference?
Yep.
All right,
Gotta get the papers,
let's see
get the
see if the chat knows.
Get
Got to
the
go get
papers,
the
get the
T-shirts.
papers.
Got to get the T-shirts. Get the T-shirts. Kansas State, Indiana moneyline parlay. Rest you're gonna have to get signed up for, guys. 3 free days up in the bio. If you used the 3 free days last week, you are ineligible to use the 3 free days this week. So this is only for new people. You can't just keep using 3 days. If you, by the way, anyone who signed up using the 3 free days last week and didn't extend, I know a lot of you did, and didn't, what the fuck more do you need?
Jesus Christ.
What the fuck more do you need? We literally skull fucked the universe for fucking 7 straight days. So if any of you left, stay the fuck out. Don't come back. Because if that's not enough to show you that we're the best in the fucking industry, from an entertainment standpoint, we did our live show on there, from a fucking bet standpoint, stay the fuck out. We are by far the best betting company in America, and if you didn't see that last week, we don't want you here. Fucking leave. Because, Zab, every handicapper slaughtered.
Yeah, it was a great weekend, so that's
Yeah.
just
Yesterday, not great for me. No, admittedly, not great. But the NFL game was finished.
I didn't
but
have a great week.
yeah, college was weird yesterday. Started off, I had McCord 300 and 2 touchdowns. He threw for 322. He did throw 2 touchdowns. Unfortunately, they were the other team to start the game. So 2 pick sixes to start the game. They were out the gate. And then Gasso didn't win, but that was fine. Not to mention, I think I'm also on an 18 straight winning streak for baseball. So that's enough of college football for you. Get over to 4 Deep. Go to my bio at Tommy G Wins again. Click the link in my bio for 3 free days. If not, guys, get signed up. College basketball starts in like a week. Did you guys hear that? Can you hear that?
Yeah, what is that?
That's the dude next door with the R8 who does donuts in the fucking at the
He's
cul-de-sac.
doing the donuts.
Yeah, he does donuts in the
Oh, man.
cul-de-sac.
Here we go.
Here we go. There we go. Uh-oh.
We got driving bets.
Driving
Yeah,
bets.
driving
Let's
bets.
see where. Let's see if Phil Rupp can identify where I am.
Let me see.
I need the side view. What is that?
Is that a
Oh,
DMV?
blue, right by the BMW dealer. Bloomfield Ave. Bloomfield Ave.
Bloomfield Avenue.
Bang!
Home turf.
Bang! Bang!
Look at Mike taking us on a POV of Bloomfield Avenue.
Driving bets with Mike
He's
Constantino.
going towards Newark.
Wow.
Correct.
Well, you should have been going there to pick me up from the airport.
Nobody knows
What can I be
Bloomfield
doing in
more than
Newark?
me.
Mike's probably
What
going
can
to
I
some like
possibly do
underground
in-
gin
in-
rumming.
in
He's,
Newark?
he's going to be passing a school on the left-hand side.
All right, we know where he is. You know where everything
Phil Rupp,
coming up
it's an
is.
apartment building. It's a
Then
fucking
the
apartment
school. The
building.
school's after the apartments.
Will Bill Rupp be right?
There it is. There's the school.
There's a learning center for Bill Rupp. Cash it.
Oh, God. All right. So, Mikey, you're on just in time. We're going to talk a little NFL. We appreciate you doing driving bets, trying to take the place of Taylor Mathis, who's been canceled with her walking bets. So, Constantino's driving bets.
Did she really? Why? What'd she do?
You
I mean, have you
did.
not
You
been-
haven't been
You
on
gotta
the
go on
Twitter
Twitter
today,
today,
have you?
Bill
Yeah.
Rupp's lodged in North.
That's the Elks. That's the Elks.
Huh?
The Elks. Oh, Mike, did you have a
She
good
didn't
day
have
at
a
gin?
nip slip, did she?
No, way worse. She had a crip slip.
That would be good for her right
minimal,
now.
It
in
was
Nip
minimal.
No, Bill. Mike, she had a crypto scam that she fucking had. Tune into the beginning of the show on replay. You'll see it. I did a whole 20 minutes on it in about the middle of the show. Let's go into some NFL here, Mike. You're just in time. So for the NFL this week, Zab, walk us through what we're looking at, injuries, things we need to keep an eye on. What's going on here in the NFL?
A couple big injuries. DK Metcalf is doubtful heading into this weekend. Probably out. Any more doubtful is basically out. Jawan Jennings also out. Debo Samuel's questionable. Mike Evans out. Jaden Daniels is highly questionable. He hasn't practiced all week. I haven't seen the report today if he did practice, but I'd be kind of surprised at this point if he plays. If he is, he's not going to be as lethal as typical. Bucky Irving's highly questionable. Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill, both questionable. I think Hill plays. Waddle he practiced today, but so he should be good. Kittle's questionable. Lazard is out. Taysom Hill is good to go, and Ladd McConkey is questionable also, but I think he plays. He's pretty tough.
All right, so out of that list that you just mentioned, who do you think are the guys that are going to benefit? Like, who are some guys you have your eye on there for benefit from other people being out?
So DK Metcalf's out. JSN is going to see a huge target share. Same with Lockett, but I lean JSN. Last year, when DK Metcalf was out of game, JSN had a targets jumped up to, I think, about 27-28% that game. So JSN is going to be a great play. If Jawan Jennings is out, Ricky Pearsall, he's going to see a little uptick. I mean, but the guy just got shot earlier this year.
He did get shot.
So I'm just going to go George Kittle. I mean, don't fix what's not broken. He's been getting heavily targeted. I think Kittle's just going to eat in this matchup. Lazard being out, I'm all over Rodgers and company this week. They have a huge bounce back spot against a weak New England defense.
Does suck that we have no fucking Lazard there. A little security blanket gone.
I don't think they're going to need it this weekend. I think they're going to just do whatever they want to the Patriots. I think Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill both play. So Tua is back. Tyreek's said, we're back. The offense is going to eat this weekend. Love Tyreek Hill, love Devon A-Chain this weekend. Both of those guys, great spots.
I like Drake May interception this week. I think that's a phenomenal play here. I think the Jets are going to be in his ass. I think Drake May sucks. Maybe a little Drake May rushing because I think he's going to be under fire the whole time in the pocket. But Drake May interception, I don't see any chance where he's not rushing a pass over the middle. Maybe even a Jets defensive touchdown in this game might not be a bad bet for the value.
I'm going right back to Pop Douglas.
Pop Douglas, man.
Jets play man coverage at I think 70% of their snaps. So I'm going right back to Pop. He was
39.5 is ridiculous.
Yeah, he was sick last week.
We know. It cost us every fucking parlay.
But...
Fucking 2 targets and 14 yards in the first drive, and then he fucking disappeared. He was puking all over himself.
Yeah. I'm going right back to Pop. I think that's a great play.
By the way, Jets plus 700 for a defensive touchdown. That seems way high.
Yeah.
Plus 700?
You have to touch on that. Especially they're getting Hassan Reddick back this week.
Yeah.
They're going to be in his face all day. That pass line is terrible. He's going to get destroyed. You might see Jacoby Brissett in this game. I could see him, Drake May taking a beating.
Yeah.
So
Drake May's trash.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want much to do with this Arizona Miami game outside of McBride here. I'm not touching the Miami side of the ball. Bill, what are you on here for NFL?
I don't know how the Giants are -6 to the Steelers.
They're not.
It's just
What?
I can't. I don't.
There's no way.
That's not. The Steelers are -6 to the Giants.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry. I meant -6 to the Giants. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how that's even possible. I think the Giants get absolutely destroyed.
Oh, you think it should be higher? Okay.
Yeah, I think they
because
lose
you agree that Russell Wilson's better than Justin.
No, I think that defense is going to kill him.
Yeah, without the left tackle,
he may die during the game. Daniel Jones may die.
Yeah, you're going to see Drew Lock in that game.
Yeah, he may die. I don't think that's crazy to me.
I'm going to tell you this while we're on that game, Bill. Not to cut you off. You guys, we were talking about the edge on the Golden State Warriors, how they're not playing their players, as long you got to jump on these things early. Guys, you have to, we did it last week, you have to literally annihilate George Pickens props. You have to just, don't bet anything else all weekend. George Pickens is the second best receiver in the NFL. It's Justin Jefferson with a bullet, and then it's George Pickens. He's just never had anyone who could reach him, throw to him, or throw the ball up to him. The only way George Pickens doesn't get 60 yards, 58.5, he's going for 110 and a touchdown. The only way he doesn't get 60 is if he gets 80 on pass interference penalties. That's it. Because Russ throws a beautiful deep ball. Say what you want about Russell Wilson. If you're going to throw up to George Pickens, you got to throw it with some arc. It's got to come down with rain on it and let him jump up and use his ball skills. But he's going to go up. He went last game. He threw up to him 4 times. He's going to be throwing up on these Giants defensive backs all game. George Pickens might have 58.5 by the first quarter. I mean, that line is retarded. His prop needs to be 88 going forward. And the fact that it's 58.5, this is the last week you're going to see this. So make sure you annihilate skullfuck George Pickens over 58.5. Hit the alts. 80 plus 200, 100 plus 390. I'm going all the way up to $125 plus 830 on this. Listen, he's going to catch a 50. George Pickens' longest pass, longest reception is probably 20.5 or some shit like that. Hit it all. Slay it on the board. I don't understand that prop.
I had a text written out to you at 3 a.m. this morning saying Pickens is just going to eat. His red zone targets has jumped up. He's seeing the second most red zone targets over the last couple of weeks. His usage has gone up through the roof just with one game with Wilson. He's going to eat this weekend. He's going to be a ladder play for me.
Ladder.
So.
Climbing it. Also, my favorite side of the week, then we'll get to Constantino here. Bill, do you have another NFL?
Rashad White receiving. I mean, they're banged up there. I think they're going to be dumping off to him against the Falcons. The receivers are all banged up. He had a lot of receiving yards that game. I granted most was at the end, but he's going to, I think that 20.5 is ridiculous. I think he goes way over that.
Okay. I like that. My favorite side of the week, I've been telling you guys, duck motherfuckers. The Cincinnati Bengals are coming, and they are going to beat the Philadelphia Eagles this week. That's for damn fucking sure. The Eagles are not a good football team. He is not a good quarterback. They are missing Jason Kelsey more than Taylor Mathis is missing her Twitter following. I mean, this is literally Bengals -2.5. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So, yes, done. All in. Bengals win this game for sure. And now everyone's going to realize, oh, shit, the Bengals are back in the hunt all of a sudden. What do you know, Bill Rupp?
Oh,
the Bengals are fucking back again. The Bengals are 500. What do you know, Bill Rupp?
We'll see.
Not only that, go look. Joe Burrow, second in the NFL in passer rating. He'll
Hold
be
on,
right in
guys.
the
You have to
MVP.
slam Joe Burrow MVP. If you have not, do you understand? We were just talking. I mean, listen, Lamar
Are
Jackson,
you
obviously.
serious?
Listen, no, Bill, listen, shut up. Bill,
Bill,
stop.
if they go to 6 and
Bill,
4,
stop. Lamar Jackson is the MVP right now, 100%. No one's arguing that. Have you seen the fucking line on Burrow to win it? Bill, he's plus 2,500.
Stop with
He
that
has no time
fucking
to do it. I mean,
frosted-haired freak.
It doesn't matter, dude. 3 and 4 doesn't matter. People weight this at the end. Burrow at the end, if he goes on winning 8 of his last 9, and they're challenging for the division, and he beats Baltimore next time they play him,
Is Lamar
2,500.
going to die? Is he
I'm
going to
pretty
die?
sure Lamar
No,
was in the
Lamar's
same-
probably
I mean,
going to win.
He put up over 40 points for like 5 weeks in a row. I mean, what are you talking about?
I understand it. It's also week 6.
And
He had
Lamar
like a
wasn't
perfect
MVP
passer
until like
rating.
week
It's value, Bill. Value. You're not betting Lamar plus 180. Fuck value you get in there.
I would keep my money in my
You're an
pocket.
ankle injury from Lamar away from Burrow being the favorite because it ain't going to be
We're
Josh
one
Allen.
stack away from Burrow being out for the year.
All right, yeah, but you got plus 2,500, so you don't got to put shit on it.
I'll
So it doesn't hurt you at all.
Find a better 25.
Fucking sprinkle $100 on it. It's
Nope.
nothing.
Nope.
Patrick Mahomes is second in the MVP voting, Mike, with 6 touchdowns and 8 interceptions. How you feel about that?
I feel that you're a crazy person, and you're one T-shirt away from feeding pigeons in a park.
I'm with you on that, Mike. I'm with you.
You're a fucking madman.
I'm like, he's got 2 T-shirts on this guy. He's 2 T-shirts.
I know.
I told you why.
It's insane. Well, your reason was worse than wearing the 2 T-shirts. Okay, I gotta go, and I gotta pack a suitcase. So let me throw on a couple T-shirts. It's fucking wild.
Listen, I didn't want to unpack my suitcase.
Leave it there.
Listen, leave it there was the other option, Zab. It literally was put on 2 T-shirts,
I think that Joe
throw it
Burrow
away,
has-
or pack. Open up the luggage was not even on the list. it was
I think
either
Travis Kelce is dusted.
This
It's time for you guys to give up on him.
Oh, here we go. And then next week when he goes for 90, you'll ignore it.
Oh, and all of a sudden I'm gonna love Travis Kelce. He's done.
All right. Let's see. Well, what do you like? Give me some bets.
I think Green Bay blows out Jacksonville. I mean, I just can't see Jacksonville winning that game, even at home or whatnot. I think they're a dumpster fire. I just think that Green Bay's going to beat them pillar to post, put up a ton of points. I like Green Bay there.
I like Green Bay on that one too.
Tampa Bay's. I mean, I can't get behind Atlanta, and when everybody was on them last week, I didn't bet them or I didn't like them. But Tampa Bay is just so riddled with injuries. I mean, they're literally playing the backups. I mean, straight up. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be tough for them to win that game. So if there's ever a time to bet Atlanta, it would be this week.
I mean, I don't know what the fuck. I mean, you're looking at like Jalen McMillan, Trey Palmer, and Cade Otton, right?
Yeah,
it's
bad. But don't forget, also, it's morale. I mean, Tampa was playing very good football, and now you're down fucking Evans and Godwin. It's morale too. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to get up. All right, we're gonna win. We got McMillan, and Otton's gonna get more targets. Yeah. It's tough. It's
I think there's an angle here, Zab, a little bit. I like what Bill was saying, running back receptions. Baker Mayfield rushing, right? Like receivers aren't going to be open, and he's the type of guy who he'll buy a little time in the pocket. These guys aren't going to be open like they are with like Evans and Godwin. So he's hit this number the last 3 games, 6 for 42, 3 for 29, 5 for 22. Obviously do have a little kneel down concern here for a few yards, but over 16.5 for Baker Mayfield, 17.5 on FanDuel. I think he gets that. I think he's going to have to be running like a madman with these receivers that he's going to be using, Mikey.
Yeah, I don't have the stats in front of me, but I think Falcons are one of the teams that give up the most rushing yards.
They've always been bad. Running backs and quarterbacks, they've always been.
And receiving.
Buccaneers now have like a 3-headed committee now, though, too. So it's really hard to nail those targets for the running backs. But the passing, they're going to be behind, I think. The passing.
Well, Bucky Irving's out this week, Mike, so that's why.
Oh, he is out. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Go on.
The target's got to go somewhere. So whether it's Otton or McMillan, because they're going to be passing, I believe. But really tough. I mean, maybe narrow it down to the sides. And I like whoever said the Jets. They should have a blow-up game, and it's so tough to bet on the Jets again too. But they beat New England previously. I mean, passed against them, and now you got Adams. Big week for DJ Moore again. I think that without Jaden Daniels, that Washington team is completely different as well. I mean, there's a lot going on this week.
Yeah, let's. We may see.
A lot of injuries.
Yeah, there's a lot of injuries this week. It's fucking mash unit this week in the NFL, and unfortunately, really hurt my team. So, who's playing quarterback for the Raiders here, Zab?
It's gonna be AOC's out, so it's probably gonna be Minshew, but they hate Minshew, so I'd expect to see Desmond Ridder. Pretty.
It's a gag.
I mean, I love Bowers this weekend.
Is Tommy going to peel off a T-shirt to reveal a Ritter T-shirt under? Is that?
I was kind of waiting for
You
it.
might have 5 T-shirts on under there. You might have 5 T-shirts.
The Chiefs are a funnel to the tight end, but I think Spagnuolo's pretty sharp, and he's gonna just aim to shut down Bowers, and plus their quarterbacks suck. So,
Yeah.
how soon do you have a Raiders one?
Oh, God.
Brian Rose probably sending you one.
It's not even the right team.
What?
It's not even the right team.
Doesn't matter.
Get my team off your back.
Let's go. Let's go. Desi's back, baby.
It's not even the right number.
It was never here.
Man, it's a fucking. I don't have his Raiders jersey.
It was never here to be.
I'm the only person that has an autographed Ritter Falcons jersey. I think I'm the only
everyone
one
else
ever.
threw them out.
The only one that's ever been. I'm the only one that saved it. This is the classic, guys. This is a classic.
Yeah.
Now I have 3 shirts on.
I don't want to do this, but I think I'm going to. I think I'm going to bet on the Cowboys this weekend.
No,
I don't hate it.
No, listen, this is the matchup that's been haunting them for the last 3 to 4 years. This is not the same
Niners
49ers
can't
team
win
that has been
anything
beating
ever.
them. Purdy's a mess without CMC. The Cowboys are coming off a bye. I think this is the time where they get them.
I just want to bet on this game being an abortion. Can I do that?
Parsons is out, and Deron Bland is supposed to be back for them, so that'll be a lot of help on the secondary side.
I just want to bet on abortion. Like, can you bet
As
no one
crazy
wins?
as it
Should I
is.
just bet tie? I think I'd tie. I'm going to bet overtime on this game. That's what I'm going to bet. Overtime.
We know both quarterbacks are going to throw an interception.
Yeah, that's what I was
Guaranteed.
just going to right now. Hold on. So passing props. We know Brock Fraudy.
You're
is
probably
gonna
looking
throw
at
a
an
pick.
under. Probably looking at an under.
Hold on. Let's see. I don't know about the under. There's defensive players missing on both sides.
It's exactly why it's going to go under.
Let's see. Yeah. They don't even have the interceptions listed on FanDuel.
Well, because it's Sunday night and it's still Thursday.
I mean, come on. Like, we don't
Oh,
like the line's
Taylor
going to change.
Mathis?
It's Brock Purdy.
Taylor Mathis just came out with a new tweet.
Oh, Jesus.
At this time, I'm being advised not to. For the record, I have $0 made off anything and everything else that was gifted of SOL was donated to St. Jude. Been fun ride, y'all. I will be.
All right, let me read it in English. Been a fun ride, y'all. I'll be deactivating my account, and hopefully I'll be able to tell the truth at some point. She's shutting her Twitter down, Mike. These girls can't handle anybody. You said it wasn't a big deal. She just deactivated her Twitter.
She's been advised because she's
been advised by no one. If she had a fucking advisor, she wouldn't be in this fucking situation. She's been advised by her dad.
Somebody's telling her you're going to
All
get
right,
sued.
I'm going to have to hit Tommy with a mango because I'm in fear of getting shot here in Newark because I'm holding up my phone for FaceTime and people think I'm recording.
All right, then
them.
give your MMA bets.
Before
You look like a cop too. Yeah.
I know. I'm holding up a phone talking into it, and people are like looking at me.
Yeah, because
they
you
wanna
look like a
kill me
fucking
because
cop. You got the slick
think
hair.
I'm
You got the
filming
black.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm filming them. So let me give you the UFC, and then I got.
All right, let's give it to UFC before you get shot.
So tomorrow it starts at 10 a.m. You know, we're from Abu Dhabi.
Oh, it's the Holloway card, Mike.
Yes.
Oh, all right, nice.
And good lead in because I do love me some Max Holloway.
Yeah. Well, you know what I love? I love my friend Mike Constantino, who gave me an autographed Max Holloway glove.
That is correct.
How about that? A lead-in and a blowjob for you to start it off. Let's go.
Wow. Okay. So Taporia, I mean, the only thing that Max can do, in my opinion, is volume box him, right? Like he's not going to grapple, not going to submit him. Taporia has the power. He's younger. I mean, I think it's a hard matchup for Max. I hate to bet against him, but I feel pretty confident that Taporia is going to win. Most likely even finish him. I mean, he's got serious power. And he could also wrestle and take him down. So I think it's his time at this point. I like him to win. And then my boy Shara Bullet. I mean, he's a one-dimensional kickboxer, but he can only fight, in Abu Dhabi because he has one eye. He can't get sanctioned here. He got a great matchup against a kickboxer, an Arman Sarukian. Not Arman Sarukian. I'm sorry, I'm saying the wrong fucking name.
Dude, the post was just deleted.
Trojan. But it's a kickboxing match, and I just don't see him losing a kickboxing match here, and especially if it goes to the judges. I got Shara Bullet to win. Putting them both together, you get back plus 125.
Dude, Taylor Mathis just deleted her post, Bill.
She's crumbling.
I watched it, dude. She started spiraling.
People crumble.
She started spiraling at the Jets game, and this has been fucking hysterical since then. Constantino, anything else before you get shot?
I want to hear what she did, but I'll go rewatch.
Yeah, you'll go back. I'll give you the timestamp. I'll timestamp it on there.
Yeah, let me know. But that's the free bet, so you got to sign up for all the bets. But plus 125, Taporia and Shara Bullet. Wait till you see this on this article coming. Look at this guy. I can't even spin the phone around.
Well, I mean, you're worried about being filmed and you're staring at someone going like this with your phone. It's probably not going to help.
Yeah, this might be an interception parlay weekend. There's interceptions to be had this weekend.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, I'll see you guys later.
All right, we're creeping up on 6.
Shara Bullet. You got Hoffman Chimaev on the card versus Whitaker. There's a lot of good fights, but a lot of big lines. So for the subs, I'll put all the bets out tomorrow, but plus 125, Taporia and Shara Bullet.
All right. Awesome, Mikey. Appreciate you, brother.
Get your T-shirts off.
No,
put more on. He's just adding clothes as we go.
Put more. Yeah. All right, it's 6:10, guys. I forgot we started late, so we got to go fucking get our bets out for the subscribers. Get over to 4 Deep now. Head over. Run. Don't walk. Oh, walking bets. Don't walk. Run over to 4 Deep right now. Get subscribed. If you have not yet used the 3 free days, click the link in the bio. 3 free days to watch us fuck the universe and skull fuck everything. Me, Hoffman, and Bill will be tweeting live from the Meadowlands, which is now referred to as MetLife Stadium. We'll be in a suite. We'll be in a tailgate. We'll be there early. Go Navy. Fuck Notre Dame. Fuck Bill Rupp. And we're going to be rocking watching Navy midshipmen upset the Notre Dame Fighting Irish tomorrow live from the parking lot and from the suite. Bill Rupp, final words.
Is there a roundtable tonight? Someone wants to know.
Dude, I'm coming off 3 weeks of travel. I think the guys are doing it behind the paywall tonight. Yeah, they're doing a roundtable to be behind the paywall.
Go Yanks.
So you want to do it on? Yeah, you just
do it on Discord. Do it behind the paywall. Yeah, or however you want to do it behind the paywall, not on YouTube. No more free roundtables for right now. We gotta make them pay for it. Too much information given away on that show. Bill Rupp, final words done. Zab, final words.
It's a massive weekend in NFL. I put out a couple big bets that I love this weekend. So get in for them. So I'm not giving any out today. So
that's right. Get in for them. Hoffman, final words.
Let it breathe, and we'll be live tomorrow morning from.
Let it breathe.
We'll be
video. There'll be tons of content. Make sure you follow. Just follow my Twitter, and you'll get all the other guys through it.
And Uncle Danny, keep enjoying those four course meals at your.
Uncle Danny with his fake ass.
See those, Bill? That he was sending us last night.
He's a fucking
we were out
idiot.
to dinner. We were on the phone with him.
Dude, we called him on the phone. He said he was out camping, and they were in a restaurant.
Out to dinner.
In a restaurant. No. I'm like, you're not camping if you're eating fucking lobster in a restaurant.
What time are you guys coming over tomorrow morning?
I don't know. We'll figure it when we get off the show. Good luck. Stay cashin', motherfuckers.
Let's go! Notre Dame!
Fuck you. Navy. In the Navy.